5 is 1 in the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Hello there. I'm just after getting off the phone with Daniel Kinahan. He's just informed me that the biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Get up there, my boy! Big shout out, Dan. He got this done. Literally over the line. 2-fight deal. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua next year. One problem. I just got to smash Deontay Wilder's face right in the next fight. And then we go into the Joshua fight next year. So there we are. The Gypsy King versus AJ is on for next year, but there's a hurdle in the road called the Bronze Bomber, aka the Knockout King, and I will get onto him and knock him spark out, and then we got on to the big fight. So big thank you, Dan, for getting this deal over the line. All the best. God bless you all. See you soon. Peace out. Just got off the phone from Prince Khalid of Saudi Arabia. He told me this fight's a 100% on. August 14th, 2021, summertime. All eyes of the world will be on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And I cannot wait, repeat, cannot wait to smash Anthony Joshua on the biggest stage of all times. This is going to be the biggest sporting event ever to grace the planet Earth. Do not miss it. All eyes on us. Peace out. God bless. See you all in Saudi! Yes!
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I want y'all to soak this in. Just soak it in for a minute. Just soak it in for a minute. Look at the meme. I just want you to soak it in for a minute. All right? Done? Cool. Just look at it a little longer before I do this roll call. Look at it a little longer. Okay? Now, I wanted to talk about something else today, but every now and again, somebody gets in the comment section with nonsense, with rubbish, with bullshit. And every now and again, I gotta remind these clowns who I am and who I talk to. You know, you gotta treat these casuals with personal motives. You gotta treat them like how, fellas, I'm talking to the fellas now. You gotta treat them like how you're debating a woman. What don't women like when they engage with you? First of all, I try to avoid it. I don't lose debates. You know why? I don't engage in anything that I don't know about. I don't. I'm not going to talk to you about rocket science because I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to talk to you about dentistry. I don't know about that. When I put something up here, I talk about it because I know about it. And if I'm not sure, what do? I ask the audience, is this what it is? You let me know because I don't know. That's where the family comes in. I'm not afraid to admit when I don't know something. But when you come in my chat and you come in my comment section, you talk about narrative. These casuals, these casuals and D-blowers are these fighters / haters of a particular fighter. They come in their feelings and they use that term narrative. Sort of like how these chicks call men toxic. You dudes are girls. Oh, you're toxic. You're toxic. You're a narcissist. Bitch, you don't even know what that means. Spell it. Spell narcissist right now. There should be a rule that you can't use words that you can't spell. We're going to get to it. And it's not only about the fighter that I'm going to cook. It's about all 4 of these dudes. It's about all 4 of these guys. We're going to break it down. Vanell Stevenson, G. McCall, Mark Wonderlick, King Vonnie, 704 Joe, Dill Spooley, Steve Elder, Mac, Mike Lawson, Avery Black in the building, Rod Neal, Black Gun Owners Magazine, Dwayne Price, Coach Amber, Charles Jameson, Sam Mack, The Sensei, Stormy B-Man, Mojave Nation Sports Podcast. Jumped on me. Hold on. Sorry. Robert Singleton, Picasso. Damn, jumped on me again. Night Train, Bob. MP.
What the fuck?
Salute. MJ Total Health and Wellness, Mr. Shelton, Chris Chandler, Josh, Kenny, Main Biker, Iron Eagle, Willie Low. I'm glad you're here. You're going to like this. You're going to love this. You're going to love this. You're going to love this. I'm going to give someone their 2 seconds of fame. And yo, my man, if you in the chat, make yourself known. You'll fuck around and get a link this morning. Joe got some explaining to do. Remember what I said? Remember who I talked to. You quote these sources try and misquote us on purpose in defense of faces like that at the top. Oh, we gonna get to it. Eric Jordan in the building. Eric Jordan with the super sticker early. Always support, man. Salute to you, good brother. Much love and appreciation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Brian Wright, True Boxing Night in the building. Todd Swindle, y'all must have forgot. Salute. Marvelous, what's going on? Nicholas Levy. Smash the like button, y'all. So let's cook. These 4 gentlemen here, well, I'm going to say 2.5 gentlemen, because I'm on the fence about Usyk nowadays. I really am. Now, I need you guys to understand something. At no point am I questioning anyone's skill set. Don't bring me there. Don't bring me there. What you never hear, when they talk about Deontay, you never hear them talk about his skill set. Meanwhile, he's knocking out everybody, and everybody outweighs him. You never salute Champy's mom. salute the Champy's mom. Glad to see you, bitch. Mo G, what up? Dell Alexander, salute. They never credit Deontay. They never say things like, well, he started boxing late and got in the ring because of his daughter, and look at him now, and, no. It's always skinny legs, and he only got a right hand. So that must mean everyone he fought is trash, right? Oh, okay, so if everyone he fought is trash, why the fuck are y'all celebrating Tyson Fury so much? Why is that his biggest win? Think about what you're saying. No, I'm sorry, I can't think, you're incapable. But I got you this morning. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Robert Singleton in that super chat. Much love and appreciation, man. He says, great coverage yesterday, OG. You had Espinoza sweating bullets and fumbling like he was on trial for life. You could be a great interrogator. I've been there, done that, good brother. Gerard, Harlem in the building. Salute. And it wasn't so much as I wasn't interrogating him. I was just looking for answers because he has a like a close ear to the ground. And not even Jamel understood why the WBO was doing that. You know, so, and you saw, Grail, what up? Big Cup of Joe, Snoopy, what up? You saw, I'm glad he said that. I'm glad Jamel said that yesterday. Let me touch on yesterday real quick before I get back to these motherfuckers. I was seeing people write that Jamel don't care about Undisputed. He's just chasing money. He know he gonna lose. He's chasing a bag. He never cared about Undisputed. He wants the Canelo money. I'm glad he said that. He don't want them to take his belt. I didn't know. I didn't even see Steven standing there until he pointed at him. I said, oh, okay. So I put the camera on him. I said, why they doing that? And Steven said, and that quote, well, I'm not going to play the video, but you heard what he said. It's politics. That's what he said. And then I'm uploading another short video later. He reiterated. I asked him to elaborate on that. In other words, when they say politics, they do things for certain people that they won't do for others. Why would they allow Jamel Charlo to keep all of his belts at 154? For him to go up and mess around and beat Canelo. And now he's undisputed in two divisions, in 154 and 168. Unheard of. Unheard of. Do you think they want that? Now let me bring the conversation full circle. Do you think if any of these guys, let's say if Alexander Usyk said, no, I want to remain undisputed at cruiserweight, but I want to go up and fight AJ right quick for unified, but I want to remain undisputed. Do you think they'd have took those 4 belts from him? Let me help you out. The answer is no. Andrew 100 was good. Mac of the South, my brother. They'd have never took it from him. Never. Xavier, what up? I asked him about the franchise status. I know he ain't got nothing to do with that. I know he has nothing to do with that, but I wanted to see what he knew, and I wanted to get his opinion, and he gave it. I said, what is the franchise status, and where is it? Where, have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen any fight? There were 3 fighters that had it, y'all. Have they exercised their franchise status? Andrew, what up? No. And I'm going to upload the clip today. He said, A1 Hoops on salute. Espinoza told me, if you was watching, you saw it. Adewale salute. If you was watching, you saw it. If not, don't worry, I got you. I'm going to upload the clip today. He said he understands that Mauricio Sillyman is going to phase it out. You heard me. I said phase it out. That franchise status is the reason why we didn't get Jamal versus Canelo 3 years ago. He said, hey, I haven't spoken to Mauricio, but this is what I heard. The brothers UK, Chris Chandler, salute, Edgar Chavez. This is what he said. I got y'all. I said, man, this is unbelievable, but it is believable. You invent the strap, so Canelo ain't got to fight Maul. So now he's fighting Mel, and the WBO puts their nose in it and says, you know what, nah, not our belt. And on another note, Jamel showed great energy yesterday. Kano Loco in the building, Super Mac time, salute. Let me explain. Before I get back to these 4 people on the screen, let me explain. Jamel had great energy yesterday. I know people don't want him to respect Canelo, They don't want him to bow down and kowtow to him. I don't think he is. I read his energy really well yesterday. I was up on him. He was content. He wasn't like starstruck with the moment. Unscripted Virtuoso, salute. I really think he's going to go in there and try and win. He's not going in there to lay down. He was calm. There was no reason for him to turn up. Now, there's a lot of time. September's like it's next month. Game plan, yes. But I honestly think, and I need you to understand, Jamal, what up? Shin C, Big Cup of Joe. I need y'all to understand something. ES, salute. This might be a situation where Mel, in his mind, has been waiting for this moment his entire boxing career since he became relevant. A la Antonio Tarver, Roy Jones, dare I say. Think about what I said. A la Vernon Forrest, Shane Mosley. A lot of people didn't even know who Vernon Forrest was. Vernon Forrest was ducked. If you could find the rankings back then before he got to Mosley, if you want to apply ducked to anybody, you give it to Vernon Forrest. He was undefeated. He was a decorated amateur. Everybody knew who he was. I knew who he was. I just didn't think he was going to beat Shane Mosley the way he did. And I said, he beat him twice in the I think beat him twice in the amateurs. I said, man, look, pros is different. Let's see what happens. And he whooped Shane's ass, B. You never seen Shane get his ass whooped like that. You never saw that. Never. Did it twice. He was clearly the better fighter. This may be, and I'm not saying it is, I'm saying it may be, Rick, what up? Along those same lines. It may be. I'm not sure. But from the energy I got from Jamel last night, George, what's good? I got that vibe from him. He wasn't standoffish. He was engaging with the audience. He wasn't caught up with the moment. It's another day at the office for him. And I think he wants it. I don't think he's going to go in there. Black Undertaker, salute. I don't think he's going to go in there and, oh, it's Canelo. Did that hurt? No. I think he's going to go in there and do what he do. He's going to go in there like this is the Castano rematch. He's going to go in there like this is the Harrison rematch. He's going to try and treat him like banana. Yeah. He's going to try and treat him like Harrison and Castano. And salute to the sensei. I hit him with the same thing because Stormy brought this to my attention. He said, Melo has knocked people out with every punch imaginable. He's knocked people out with everything but a kick. And I mentioned it to him. And he said, I got crack in both my hands. I got pop in both my hands. Another thing I noticed, because you can't help, Masa Musa, what up? Thank you, brother. Asante, what up? I can't help but to size people up when I'm up on them. That motherfucker arms is pretty long. I was looking, I said, shit. It's just something I noticed. I was like, wait a minute. Am I bugging? I was like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I'm taller than him, but I looked at his reach. I said, wow, he could touch somebody. Shepherd King, what up? He could touch somebody. He wasn't caught up in the moment. But let me tell you what a bitch Canelo Alvarez is, man. let me get to that, and I'm gonna get back to the topic at hand. Let me tell you what a bitch this dude is, man. All right. And I could say that because I was there. I could say this because I was there. Y'all know I wanted to ask him a question. The good part is Brian Custer asked the question when he was talking. The question was, KG, what up? The question was, why now? Why the PBC now? So I'm like, oh, okay, let's see what he says. He just says, well, I think it was time. Translation, it's safe for me now. He was not bringing his ass over here when Jamel and Jamal was like super active. Like I'm talking prior to COVID. He was not coming over here. And if he'd have came to the PBC like in 2019, 2018, Boo Boo Andre would have ran his ass over here too, right? Well, there it is. Demon in the building. There it is. Why do that when you can go get easy money with the zone and fight who you want over there? So I get it. So I said, all right, when I get up on him, if it's the same thing that when Errol and Bud, if it's the same format, I'm just gonna ask him, how many fights are you fighting with the PBC, and after Jamel, who's next? Because I doubt he's fighting on a consulting basis. That's what I want to ask. Are you fighting on a consulting basis, or did you sign for a certain amount of fights? And if you sign for a certain amount of fights, who are the men? All right, after Mel, who are they? That's all. I get to the goddamn stage and salute to my brother Marco. Me and Marco's there, so we get to the stage, right? Kelly Swanson, who was a complete drill sergeant. Salute to Kelly Swanson, but that's her job. She's directing traffic. That's her job. Making sure people don't come around the back, and you got to maintain order. I get it. And there were big platforms there, like Fox. The people that got TV deals were there. They had to go first. I get it. So me and Marco standing there. Me and Marco's talking. So Kelly Swanson comes up. She's on the stage. Darius, what up? She's on the stage, right? So she looks down, and I say, hey. She says, hey. And I said, you remember me? She said, yeah, what's your name? I said, I'm Drew Titan. She said, who you with? I said, I'm independent. She says, oh, okay. She says, listen, I gotta let the other media in here first. The guys with the big cameras, I gotta let them in first. I said, no problem. I'll wait my turn. Right? So then she looks at Marco, and she says, I can't let your friend up here. And he looked up. He says, I'm independent too. What do you mean? And she says, oh, well, who are you? You're standing there with your hands in your pockets. And he said, well, what do you mean? He pulls out his phone, right? She says, okay, well, you're going to have to wait. I said, oh, shit, right? She has a sharp sense of humor. It's very, very sharp. She's very witty, and because she's doing 1,000 things on stage. And she's very, 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 very witty, right? So I get that, right? So it's our turn. Anthony, what up? So I walk up these shaky ass flights of steps, right? And Bomac almost fell down those steps, and I understand because those steps was like, it's dangerous. King, what up? King Corleone in the building. Snacks B, what up? So Devontae, what up? If I missed you, I walk up the steps. Canelo's surrounded by security because he's like Michael Jackson status, right? Fine. He's there to talk to the people. It's by invite only. There's only about 100 people in there. But he got whatever. They done metal detectors and everything. So I don't know what the fuck they were scared of. But whatever, man. He signs an autograph for some kid. There's some kid with a shirt there. He signs it. Then he slowly walks over. People got the cameras in his face. So I'm walking up to him. Y'all saw it? So I'm asking the brother. I said, well, which way is he going? He said he's going to go down those steps. I said, yeah, better those steps than those steps right there, because those steps you can fucking die. So I'm trying to like get over there. He got his back turned. He's walking. He's walking. He's walking. So he goes down the steps to the I guess that's the Showtime YouTube channel, right? Kelly Swanson, I'm missing a very important part. Kelly Swanson says, if you have a phone, he's not gonna talk to you. She said it for everyone to hear. This is the age of technology. Not everybody has those $1,000 cameras. You can get shit done with your phone. We got good enough cameras. But she said, if you have a phone, he's not gonna talk to you. He's just gonna walk off. Dave in the building, what up?
What?
Jay Grant, what up? I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck does that mean? I was live the whole time. What you mean? How do you know there's not some La Canela fans in my chat dick watching to see what I do? All I wanted to do was ask a question, as did a lot of people. There were other channels there with phones, bigger channels. I ain't gonna say their name, but they were there. They're like, what? What does he mean? What are you talking about? So then he sits down and talks to Captain Jack, Steven Jackson, and Marquez, and y'all saw it. Newt, what up? Then he gets off that little stage and they escort him out the fucking door. And I'm like, oh shit. Wow. I turned around, Aaron, what up? Jamel was still talking like he was hanging on the block. Fresh, what's good? I went right back over there to talk to him. I said, man, look at this dude. Hey, I guess when you got $500 million in the bank, you don't give a fuck, right? I mean, forget, I wasn't gonna attack him. I had questions. For what? I'm not trying to ruin my credentials. What was I gonna do? Say something stupid? I was gonna ask a question. But I'm sorry. We live in a time where when you ask a real question, you might get escorted out of the goddamn building. Is there a crime for asking who were the fights? I was gonna ask about money. I don't care about that. Are you fighting on a consultant basis? Or do you have a long-term contract with a certain amount of fights? If you have a certain amount of fights, how many and who are the fighters? If there's no fighters, if it's a fighter of your choice, who do you have in mind on the PBC roster? Mike. You need a translator? Dude was standing right there. Shit. But I couldn't get to him, y'all. I was right here to Jamel, though. Y'all saw it. Rashad, what up? Where you been? So there it is. He's a fucking diva, and I don't appreciate that. If I was able to get up on him, pause, and talk to him like I was talking to Mel, maybe it'd have been a little different. And it's just another walk in the park for him. He's been here before. But I'm looking at Jamel's energy, and I'm like, all right, he's just not caught up in the moment. Like, oh, God, yeah, I'm here. I'm finally fighting Canelo. No, he really don't care. And he said something else that was really, really good. He said, money, I got money. Did y'all hear him say that? I got money. He's not the B side versus Canelo. He's like the D side. You kidding me? Queen, salute. Thank you. He's like the D side. He's like the D side. He don't, for what? He understands that. It's not about bread. The man's a millionaire. Be easy, what up? Isaiah GQ, what up? Hey, I don't know, Santiago. Maybe somebody was, maybe he's worried about getting poked. We are in New York, right? I don't know. I don't know, bro. It wasn't that serious to me. I just wanted to ask those two questions. I want to hear what he was going to say. Fans want to know. I was live, motherfuckers. But, you know, Kelly Swanson out and out said, if you have a phone, he's just going to walk off. I'm like, what is that about? Tone, what up? I'm like, what is that about? What is that? Really? Watch this. I know for a fact there had to been at least 20 motherfuckers in my live stream yesterday that don't fuck with me but wanted to see what I said to him. That fuck with Canelo heavy. And Canelo let them down. How about that? He let them down. Them. Not us. All he did was prove to me what I suspected. So I never got that close to him. Well, that's the second time I've been in the same vicinity. Because I went to the Golovkin Canelo presser. He walked right past me into the garden. And I was rooting for Canelo. But what if I was a super Canelo fan? There was an Irish brother there. He had a legit camera. And he tried to get a question in when he was walking down the steps, and his security jumped in front of the camera and tried to avoid I didn't hear what he because he had an Irish accent, but he wasn't being disrespectful. He was trying to get a question in. I don't know what media he works for, but he was off the boat Irish. He was a cool dude. Clarence, what up? Clarence was there. I'm not bullshitting you. You can't talk to the guy. The Irish, Clarence, the husky Irish dude with the red hair. He had a legit camera, a stick and everything. He tried to ask Canelo a question, smile and everything. His security jumped in front of him like this. I was like, you can't film the guy? What is this? Why is he here? Jamel should have showed up by himself. The fuck? Bro, just off of that, now this is the petty thing. Just off of that alone, I hope Mel knocks him out, man. That's petty. That's me being petty. Hope it happens. Will it happen? I don't know. It's boxing. I don't know. Mel could go in there and get knocked out. I don't know. But I'm telling you what I hope now. Because I don't like how he did the fans. Canelo, there was at least 30 motherfuckers in my live stream yesterday watching my playback right now, trying to figure out if I violated you. No. I was there being professional. I'm not going to violate I'm not going to violate my brand. Me and the sensei spoke about this. I'm not going to violate my brand to get a cheap verbal shot at him. No, I'm not going to do that. For what? I applied for a credential. They saw value in me being there, and I showed up. Why would I go there and mess that up? No. Sidebar. It's called being professional, ladies and gentlemen. And when I left, I shook Kelly Swanson's hand and her boss, and I said, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Till next time. She smiled and said, no problem. See you next time. Carter face still a salute. Look, I'm not kidding. You couldn't do one-on-one questions with him. Showtime said he would leave, which means if he saw my black face, he knew what was coming. Sparky, what up? He knew what was coming. You know what was coming? A real question. That's it. I didn't want to talk to him about his shirt, what car he drives. I don't care about that. Lance, what up? Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. Man, I left there and went to the gym. I was kind of pissed off, but thank you, Jamel. That was the real Jamel, y'all. Jason, what up? That was the real Jamel. Whenever you see him going off, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody pushes his buttons because he got a short fuse. I wouldn't be surprised. He's like that, and then somebody says some dumb shit to him and it sets him off, and then they throw the camera up. That's what I'm getting now. That's what I'm getting. Sports Better, what up? Sort of like we see these videos of these cops going off. And I know I'm walking a fine line when I say this, but a lot of times you never know what happened that led up to that situation. DOG, salute. And thank you for the emails, because I'm gonna get back on the topic. They do it to the city workers, bus drivers, cops, everybody. You see the public servant going off. Oh, they hired you? Why are you doing that? Why are you acting like that? 30 seconds prior, they don't know that the motherfucker walked up, cursed them out, and spit on them. And then when they start going off because you're human, then they throw the camera up. And now you're all over the world on social media. This is who they hire. Seen it. Seen it. Judah, what up? So let's get back to the topic at hand. Salute to Jamel. I hope he knocks the shit out of Canelo. And I mean that from the depths of my soul. Daniel Mitchell, what up? Yeah, Night Train. And that's what Real Media did. This guy walked up. It's on my live. I had to edit the live from yesterday because there was some copywritten Mexican music there. It's editing right now. Dude said, yo, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite car? And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? What's your favorite movie? Your favorite movie? I was like, what are you talking about? And then the guy said, could you do me a favor? Just say, hi, I'm Jamel Charlo. This is 5 things you didn't know about me. I said, okay, he's cutting a little skit. Okay, I got it. Tay in the building. Hello, world. I'm glad you're here. Let's get back to topic. Now, yesterday, I'm minding my own business. And every now and again, I don't do it often. I check my comment section. And I get this. Some dude named Roman. Yeah. Comes in my comment section. First thing he says is false narrative. Usyk never said he was going to that fight. When I mentioned Usyk coming to Brooklyn. Now y'all see Tay Jones in the chat, right? All right, just y'all see Willie Lowe in the chat, right? Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. He said Wilder and his people put that lie out there that Usyk was supposed to be at the fight. Usyk boxes Wilder's head off, and I'm a Usyk fan, so there. That's what he says. Okay? I told him I got $100 that you don't know what the F you're talking about. Usyk was supposed to be in Brooklyn and he never showed up. That's the reality. So what's also real is that if Usyk thought he could beat Wilder, why did he duck him? Hashtag because. I said, check my receipts. Radio Raheem asked him why not fight Wilder. And his answer was because Usyk knows he'll get destroyed. He said, Raheem asked which was the harder fight. And he said, Wilder, because that means he's ducking some receipt. Yep, that's exactly what it meant. You know why? Because the fight hasn't happened. Then he said, speaking of receipts, this is from The Sun. It was published, whatever. He gives me dates or whatever. Then he starts talking about Wilder gets destroyed by the best boxer in the world, Usyk. Blah, 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 like yakety schmacky. I said, great. So where was he in Brooklyn? All that talk doesn't mean anything. If when he is asked about the Wilder fight, he says Wilder will be the most difficult. That's what he said. The fight could have been made months ago, so why isn't it made? Why is he fighting Dubois off an ACL injury that takes at least 1 year to heal properly? Why is he fighting Dubois instead of Deontay? There's even more money in facing Deontay in Saudi, so explain why he isn't taking that fight. We were in Brooklyn and Usyk was not after saying he would be there. Stop the cap, all good. Now I'm going to roast his ass. So Roman, who's just excited and oiled up and masturbating heavily that I'm talking to him, he says, oh, look out, you're going to roast him. Better hope Usyk don't roast your boy. To roast my boy, he got to get in the ring. So what if he wasn't in Brooklyn? Oh, see, now right there, he already conceded right here. He already conceded right there. I accept your apology, Roman. So now it's, so what, he wasn't in Brooklyn? He was supposed to be there, asshole. You know why? I'm going to show you in a minute. He said, and read, he said it would be the easiest. He said it would be the easiest. That's what he said. It would be the easiest. This is what he said. He said it would be the easiest. Yeah? That's what he said. What was the last thing he said? He says, so I guess he lied. Yeah, he did. I gave you the receipt. What excuse you giving Dubois? ACL injury? Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Dubois, I didn't injure him. It came out that he had an ACL injury. That injury takes at least 1 year to properly heal. Daniel Dubois shouldn't even be in the ring. Daniel Dubois is going to need his legs against Usyk because Usyk's not going to stand in front of him. Daniel Dubois chasing Usyk around the ring while getting tagged is going to buckle his shit again. Well, highly and likely he'll buckle his shit again. Hope it doesn't happen, but it could. Deontay ain't got no busted wheels and he can't box. And according to what Roman said, it's the easiest fight. Why don't we have that fight in Saudi? 50 mil, baby. Huh? What are we talking about here? What's more valuable, Daniel Dubois or Deontay Wilder? There's no comparison. But let us read. Dubois is mandatory. Oh, we follow mandatories now? Okay. Why wouldn't he be fighting Dubois? Because Deontay Wilder's the more valuable fight. Why isn't your man Usyk fighting Fury?
What?
And this is where we go to the topic of the show. No Undisputed, no problem. Who cares? Right? You better hope he beats Usyk. I'm not hoping nothing. I don't give a shit about neither one of them. Because only Fury can perhaps beat Usyk right now. This guy's an Usyk dick blower. And salute to Watcher, because Watcher took over the conversation. Look what the brother Watcher says. He said in 2019 it's the easiest. Then this year he said it would be the most difficult. Which one is it? Thank.
That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? What?
Bro. But again, we're talking to a Usyk dick puller. So allow him to, Jay Wayne, what up? And if I miss you in the chat, it's none, I love you. Now let's get to it. I just was talking to Tay Jones yesterday. And I said, hey, bro, Usyk did, am I missing it? But Usyk did say he was coming to Brooklyn. Marco, what's good? He did say he was coming to Brooklyn that day, right? He said, hell yeah. Not yeah, not, I think so. He said, hell yeah. Tay, what up? He said, hell yeah. That's what he said. Do y'all know what else happened behind the scenes? Look, Tay, am I at liberty to speak on all the other shit? If not, just say no. and I'll just leave it to you. You see, Roman, I know you're watching, or you're going to watch the replay. This is your 2 seconds of fame. This is your 2 seconds of fame. And if you're in the chat, say something. Say something. I keep telling you, morons, remember who I talk to. You want to call me a liar? You can do what you want. You want to call Tay Jones a liar? I dare you. I dare you. I ain't got Deontay's phone number. He does. Gio James, salute. One thing you're not going to call me, well, me, him, or Deontay are liars. You ain't going to do that. No. No. You see what they do with Deontay is they try and attack the man's character. And that is the problem that I have. I don't give a fuck if you say he can't box. I don't care about that. That's your opinion. He can't box. But how many boxers did he beat up? He was supposed to duck Ortiz. Fought him once, stopped him. People said that New York cheated for him. Fought him again when he didn't have to, stopped him again. What now? Now Ortiz wasn't shit, right? But this guy's an Usyk fan, so let me tell you who you're rooting for, Roman. Let me help you out. There go Tay. He said, "Shit, we was expecting him there. Why he wouldn't be? Why he wouldn't been? Because he could fight. He could have fought either Hell in Us, that was number one, and the winner could have been next. Oh, y'all forgot? Hell in Us was ranked number one. Y'all forgot? How'd he get there? Who'd he beat? Y'all remember when Adam Kownacki was a hot ticket and he was on this win streak? Nobody body shamed his fat ass. And I know it sounds crazy, but I say that respectfully. He's fat. He's not going to win the Mr. Olympia, but he's tough. But nobody body shames him. They body shamed Deontay. That's why I said that. And he's from Brooklyn, and he's Polish, and he had a good support system. Helena said, "Hold my beer, Viking, Nightmare," and stopped him. Stopped him once, and then bust his eye up. And I think there was a DQ in Vegas. Helena was on a 2-fight win streak against a highly ranked fighter in Kownacki. D comes back to the sport, knocks him out in 1 round. Talk to me. Detroit, BC, what up? DeMar James, what up? Bill D, Abstractor, what up? Go and talk to me. Go and talk to me, Roman. You're probably blocked here because you came. All right, Tay, I'm going to speak on it. You're probably blocked here, and then you come into the comment section because you probably came in here and said something stupid. Teddy, what up? So let me help you out. Well, on top of what I just mentioned to you, your boy Usyk, that fight was presented to him. The Saudis had money for him. Dummy. Did you know that? And from what I understand, Team Usyk was scrambling like eggs on a Sunday morning. Whoa. How's Deontay here? Number one. How'd he get here? How did he get here? He just knocked out Helenius. But it's Robert Helenius. Yeah, but Helenius just stopped Kownacki. But Kownacki was here. Helenius beat him, which put him here. Deontay beat him, which put him here. It's math. Deontay wouldn't have been there if Helenius said, "Nah, I don't want to fight him." Then we wouldn't be having this conversation. Then you'd be fighting Helenius. It's that simple, Roman. Have you learned something? You haven't? Okay. Here's what you do. Go to Tay and tell him he's lying. Go tell him he's lying. Not only was Helenius number one, he also had fought 2 title eliminators. Everybody knows what happens after 2 title eliminators. Maybe they don't, Tay. Maybe they don't. Because the bottom line here is D was in a position where the fight with Usyk actually made sense. And let's share the screen. Let's share the screen. Let's go. I'll go to Ring. Let's go to Ring. Ring exclusive. Alexander Usyk wants Wilder Hell in this winner in 2023.
Whoa! That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it?
What? Let us read. I don't have many feelings about Fury and Joshua fighting. I don't really care if Fury wants to fight somebody. My team is working on getting me back in the ring. And no, I'm not pissed off at all about being bypassed by Fury or Joshua. The bigger problem is Tyson Fury is not letting fans see one of the best historical bouts in boxing history. That's his fault, not mine. So I'm not pissed off at all. Tyson Fury can fight whoever he wants to fight. Stop right there. Where's the outrage? No Undisputed, no problem. Go fight Ngannou, and Mauricio Suleiman will approve that belt. He could approve Ngannou versus Fury under a special case, but told Beterbiev and Bivol that they can't fight for Undisputed because the WBC won't put that belt up because of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. The same guys who said it was okay for Alejandro, him man ass, to get in the ring and fight Franchon Cruz DeZern. What are we talking about here? Either you have morals or you don't. They said, nah, don't come to me because the motherfucking block button is undefeated. And salute to DOG. He sent me these articles. I was just going to roast off the top of my head. DOG said, nah, fuck that. He sent me the article. That's why I got these four motherfuckers up there. I'm really not mad at Beterbiev and Bivol. They actually want to get it on. But you got a sanctioning body saying, y'all can fight, but not for our belt. So they're like, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? Then y'all get mad when Floyd said, fuck the belts. I don't need to go Undisputed. It's not about that. The sanctioning bodies are devaluing their own belts. By the way, the franchise status. You know, the one that was invented so Maul couldn't kick Canelo's ass. Remember that? You know, the one that was invented so that Lomachenko could avoid Devin Haney 2 years ago. Remember that? That Espinoza said he heard that Mauricio was going to phase him out. Because we don't know where they are now. Remember, it was non-transferable. Then it was transferable, which made, Squirrely, what up? Which made Teofimo start running around saying he's undisputed. We was like, no, he's an email champion. What? All of that was Mauricio Suleiman's fault. Now he's phasing it out, allegedly. Damage done. Mission complete. Are you following me? What's wrong with boxing? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Now, back to this fool ass nigga. I need you to listen, Roman. This is your 2 seconds of fame. You asked for this. Usyk is blaming Fury. Fury doesn't care. Roman also told me that Usyk is chasing Undisputed. Not hard enough. From the standpoint of sportsmanship, of course, it's not correct that Fury fight Joshua instead of him. This is before that debacle. When asked who would he like to fight next, Usyk answered in English, Deontay Wilder. Usyk went on to say, Wilder is a dangerous fighter And that fight would most likely be in the United States. Usyk said he would most likely be ringside when Wilder, the former WBC titleist, takes on Robert Helenius.
Whoa! What the kind of 34 get started. Oh, program Horton, he did ride Crambo. Program Horton, he did ride Crambo. Program Horton, he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo killed flop doodle yellow bug too long. That's the hard part right in there, and then nephew. Crambo killed a la la roll, flop a doodle yellow bug too long. Did he come up top bottom of Crambo? Aliole. And the yodel goes right in there somewhere, but it's a little too high for me. Oh, where will the wedding supper be? Crambo. Where will the wedding supper be? Crambo.
Take that! Get off my dick. Stop it. We wasn't looking for him in Brooklyn for no reason. I was looking forward to meeting your favorite fighter. I actually respect his skill set. I was excited. I called my boy Vasily. You know Vasily? I had him on my show. He grew up with Alexander Povetkin in Russia. He was the Russian translator that used to work for HBO. You remember him? He used to stand there with the suit. And when Lomachenko would be talking, or Povetkin, or any Russian fight, Kovalev, you see him standing there. White guy, bald head. He lives in the Bronx. It's a friend of mine. I called him. I said, I think Usyk's coming to New York. He said, really? Let me know. He has credentials to the point where he can get into the building. I called him and I said, yo, okay. I'll let you know if he shows up. You see, Roman, you can be a fan of a fighter, but don't ever get it fucked up. When I choose to talk about fighters, it's for a reason. And I don't have to insult their skill sets. You coming on there firing shots talking about what he'll do to Deontay Wilder. My thing is this. That's your opinion, but do it. Do it. Do it. There was space, time, opportunity, infinity rings, space, time, and there was all these shits. All he had to do was say yes. He didn't do it. And it started with him not showing up to Brooklyn. We partying, and I said, wait a minute, where the fuck is Usyk? Then I get a text. I think Xavier texted me. He's in LA. What the fuck's he doing over there? He was supposed to stay on the plane for another 4 hours. Why is he there? This is now? That's some charity event? We wouldn't have been looking for him in Brooklyn had he had not said he was going to show up. He said he was going to be there. We were looking for him. Roman. But in your same statement, you retracted it and said, so what, he didn't show up. That's because you knew. Now, I'm not going to go back and forth with you about who you believe wins. You believe Usyk will win. I believe Deontay will win. But how do we find out? Don't get it fucked up. The fight was there to be made, and Usyk didn't make it. Oh, it's the easiest fight. It is? It's the easiest fight? You said that in what? 2019? It's an easy fight? Which one am I going to? It's an easy fight in 2019? That's funny because in 2022, this was you.
At some point, you'll fight Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Who do you believe is the more difficult fight for you?
Я думаю, що з Вайлдером.
I think Wilder.
Why?
Чому?
Because
Come on.
Just because.
Just because. Well, I hope we get to find out the answer to
His
both
face?
of those questions.
Чому?
Because.
Chumo.
Чому?
Because.
Because.
Чому?
Chumo.
Because.
Because.
Чому?
Because.
Because. Not Wilder will knock your bitch ass out. That's why. Chumo. That's why. Don't play with me, kid. Do not play with me. Do not play with me. Do not play with me. Hold on. I think my chat is frozen. I'm not sure. I don't know. Chomo. Because. It's called receipts, young man. Says it right here too. Usyk, 35, also said he would likely be ringside for Wilder's upcoming fight against Robert Helenius in Brooklyn. Says it right here too, man. Come on, stop it. Stop the bullshit. So now that, you know, oh, and by the way, again, Roman, so I'm saying your name. Go start your channel now and click this and get yourself a quick 500 subs and put my name in it. Make sure you got to put my name in your title so you can get clicks, because I'm popping. Apparently I'm popping. So I'm helping you, young man. But understand, hate takes you but so far. You have to have some sort of talent past that, because eventually talking about me is going to get old. You're gonna have to survive on talent. But if you have no talent, don't even bother. All right, I'm trying to help you. And what you motherfuckers don't know is that Usyk, when it became game time, he started asking how did Deontay get so high in the rankings any goddamn way. You see, it's easy to say that you'll fuck somebody up at first period, but at 8th period after school, it's like, oh shit. Now you're in homeroom and he got those fucking x-rays on you, like. And now it's like, oh shit. I'm gonna have to fight this kid. No, it's fight or flight. Fight or flight. My chat is frozen. It hasn't moved. My chat's frozen, y'all. The last person I see is Tay-Tay, y'all. This is the second time they did that. Almighty Law, salute. Let me refresh. See? Love it. Love it. This is what they do. My chat's frozen, y'all. My chat's frozen. The last chat I saw was Tay-Tay. Shouting out Clarence. My chat's frozen, y'all. This is the latest thing. This is the latest fuckery in YouTube. This is the latest thing they're doing. They're freezing chats. No matter. I'm still gonna talk. Salute to y'all. This is what they do. This is what they do. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hold on, y'all. It works. All right. Go to show. Go to show. I don't, you know what? I don't even know if it's StreamYard. I think it's, I don't even know if it's YouTube. That might be StreamYard. Because StreamYard did this last week. StreamYard did this last week. My chat stopped. But wait a minute. Let me see something. This is the latest in fuckery. Let me see. Nothing. 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 This is amazing. This is what they do, y'all. If y'all type in comments, I can't see it. Stormy just texted me. He says, yo, I left 2 comments. I can't. They froze my chat, y'all. This is what happens when you expose the system. When you expose corruption. Hell yeah, I'm talking about well, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all just enjoy the show. I can't see y'all comments, y'all. They stop. I have my other channel pulled up, and I just left the comment, and I don't see it. So YouTube has somehow stopped comments. So now they don't want y'all talking. Now they don't want y'all agreeing with me. Now they don't like it when I shit on guys like Roman for exposing the truth. I don't care if you feel Usyk could beat Deontay. Usyk's gonna have to show me. And then we start pointing out receipts and saying, hey, man, he could have fought Deontay. He didn't even show up to Brooklyn after he said he was. How it goes from being the easiest fight to the most difficult fight. And then when Radio Raheem, when he says, well, who'd be the most difficult? Wilder, Schimmel. Why? Because, and that's your answer? That's your answer? You remember when you wanted to go outside in the summertime and your mother said, stay home? Your dad said, no, you sit your ass in that room. And you're like, why? Because you had to deal with that. Because those are your parents. No other grown person could tell me just because. No, you got to explain to me why. When your parents said, sit your ass down, there was a reason why. You didn't know it then, but you knew it now. For example, I asked my dad, I was like, yo, you remember I wanted to go outside? It was summertime. It was like 6 o'clock. The sun was up. He said, no, there's some shit going on outside that you ain't know about. And I didn't want you getting caught up in it. That's why I told you sit down. I ain't even feel like explaining it. I said, sit down. Don't move. I ain't got to tell you anything. But I'm telling you for a reason. I'm not doing it to be mean. I'm telling you for a reason. My room was clean. It's summertime, so there was no homework. All my chores was done. Why couldn't I go? I was mad as hell. 85 degrees outside. But some shit happened and he didn't want me in the middle of it. Go sit your ass in the back and go play Nintendo. That's what you do. And that's what I did. And I ain't like it, but I had to do it. You can't tell me because. Why is Wilder the most difficult? Because Roman, Usyk is afraid of Deontay Wilder. If he's not, prove me wrong. He's supposed to be in Brooklyn, he ain't show up. When the fight was presented to him, he was trying to find out how did Wilder get so high in the rankings. You see, a lot of these fighters, they don't even understand rankings. They don't even understand the business like you think they do. How many fighters got on my show and other platforms and they don't even know who the ranking, they don't even know who their mandatories are. They don't know the difference between the mandatory and the number 1 position. They don't even know. How many times I have fighters in the Strong House and me and Stormy and Trick had to explain, no, this happened and that happened and this happened. They're like, what? I didn't know that. Why you don't know that? Because their job is to train or to fight or to train fighters or whatever it is. All that extra shit, that's for the nerds like us. Use Google for what it's for. Roman, you want to talk about a narrative? You said you're an Usyk fan. You said that Usyk never said he was coming to Brooklyn. Let me go back and make sure I'm not bugging. False narrative. Usyk never said he was going to that fight. That's the first thing the kid said to me. False narrative. Usyk never said he was going to that fight. Not according to what he said and was quoted in the article that I read from In Ring. Then as you scroll down, so what if he wasn't in Brooklyn? Now it was, he never said he was going to the fight. Then later he says, so what if he wasn't there? Then he starts talking about Daniel Dubois' injury. I mentioned it because I said he's fighting Daniel Dubois off of an ACL injury, which is way more safe than fighting Deontay, who has no ACL injury. What's up, man? What's up? And again, if you're just getting here, YouTube has done something with my comment section. So if you're typing, salute to you, I love you, but I'm missing everything. I'm missing super chats and everything. I can't even see. I can't even see. It's not moving. The chat's not moving. So I'm not going to apologize on behalf of YouTube, but you need to write them emails and ask them why they've done this. This is the second time they've done this. They always like to do this when I'm hit them in the head with logic. So now here's the bigger picture. Because Roman, right, somewhere in there he says that Usyk is pursuing Undisputed. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're fighting Daniel Dubois. Don't you dare tell me you're pursuing Undisputed. Dubois has become the mini Anthony Joshua, has he not? What do you mean, Drew? Not quite, AJ, but along those lines. People are questioning his heart. Does he have it or not? I picked him to beat Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce beat the shit out of him. I'm like, how the hell that happened? Time indicates speed. I know better than that. That's what happened. Is he done? Or no, I don't know what's going on with him. But people don't have as much faith in him as they did before after that Joe Joyce loss. No. And they're saying he quit and everything. They're questioning his heart now. So is he AJ 2.0? We don't know. Now he's fighting Usyk and you saw his last fight. His knee gave out. What happened? Torn ACL. You ask any doctor. He might be able to jog and walk or whatever, but when you're pivoting and turning in a combat sport, you need all of your ACL, man. And that injury takes at least 12 months to properly heal. 6 months, you could be walking around. 7 months, you could be jogging. 8 months, you could do some leg work. But you fight Usyk, man, you're going to have to be turning a lot. Of course he's going to fight Dubois instead of fucking Deontay for 3 belts. Because if Deontay was the easiest work, he'd have took that fight. How can I believe what you say when I see what you do? No Undisputed? No problem. So you got these two fools at heavyweight that have the privilege. Because there's no public outcry. When Deontay and AJ was 1 fight away, Deontay, AJ, 1 fight away, boss. We were on here every day fighting. Every day. Right? Wilder fans and AJ fans, every day, people made thousands of dollars putting AJ and Wilder in their title. Thousands of dollars. They did. And what happened? Not the fight. Now you got these two white boys, 1 fight away from Undisputed, and this motherfucker's fighting a mandatory, knowing that he doesn't have to. That mandatory don't mean shit, y'all. Honestly speaking, when does mandatories matter? When there's a bigger fight, Undisputed trumps a mandatory, man. Usyk got 3 belts. Fury has 1. Both of these motherfuckers are running around doing what they want to do. Is Dubois mandatory? Yeah. But the Saudis had a bag for him. The Saudis had a bag for him. He could have went and got that bag and took care of that easy work in Deontay, right? Why didn't he do that? The man didn't even want to come to Brooklyn. He got on the plane and said, stop right there, California. Yo, New York is 4 hours, another 4 hours on the plane. We got fuel. No, stop right here. Why we stopping right here, Alexander? Because. And then smile. We see you, nigga. You ducked. You don't like that, Roman? That's cool. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. My initial point was he was supposed to be in Brooklyn and he didn't show up. You told me that he never said that. That's a lie. He did say it. I just proved it. And furthermore, remember who I talked to. Behind the scenes, he was like, never mind that shit. Why is Deontay ranked so high? That a fight with him will actually make sense due to the rankings. They had to explain it to their dumbass. And what does he do? He fights Daniel Dubois after saying he would be the easiest fight. But then when Radio Raccoon threw the mic in his face, he says, no, it'll be the most difficult. Bam. Don't play with me. You check your feelings at the door, dummy. There's no public pressure for Usyk to fight Fury, like there was pressure for those two black men to fight each other. Yeah, I'm going there now. No pressure. Usyk has 3 belts. Fury has 1. Are Usyk and Fury fans fighting with each other? Are they making thousands of dollars on YouTube? Going at each other's throats? Are the Usyk and Fury fans at each other's throats like how the Wilder and AJ fans were at each other's throats with outside interference from other ethnicities? Because it's really about boxing, right? If it's about boxing, where are all the videos popping up on my algorithm with Fury fans being disrespectful to Usyk fans and vice versa? Where are the videos at? You know why? Because when it comes to Usyk versus Fury, you hype for that fight?
Who cares?
ESPN. Where's that being aired?
Who cares?
Where can I get my ticket?
Who cares?
What if Tyson Fury becomes the heavyweight champion in 2024 in the 4-belt era?
Who cares?
What if the same is for Alexander Usyk?
Who cares?
Fox. Y'all talking about this fight? Anyone? ESPN? Anyone? Seems to me we the only people talking about this. Hey, wait a minute. I gotta ask. The monkeys who always say it's not about race, it's about the sport, and I love the sport, and it's about the sport, and I it's about the sport. Are you making any videos at least once a week like you was about AJ and Deontay not getting it done for Undisputed? What happened to you impartial guys who ripped both equally? Remember them niggas? Them fence riding niggas? Remember them? Are you gonna make a video about Usyk and Fury not getting it on? No! Got it. I understand. Shout out to you, Roman.
I used to suck dick for coke. I seen him.
Yeah. You brought it out of me today. Sometimes I need that.
Give power
to my nigger sword! Then let him taste the fury of my nigger sword!
Tyson Fury being spoken to by Ben Davison, and there's the moment, the pre-fight kiss. I have never ever seen that before.
Your man kisses me. Your man was talking about AJ's penis. Your man Usyk looks like a fucking Joker with no makeup, a bad haircut, a gap in his teeth that looks like a field goal. You can kick a goddamn. Y'all saw the other, what was that, Australian football when they kick the shit through the goddamn poles and the ref comes out and goes like this? That's Usyk's mouth. Now, as far as Bivol and Beterbiev is concerned, they're innocent in this. Oh, look, my chat moved. They're innocent in this. They're innocent in this. Because they actually want to fight. The WBC. So the WBC can prevent Usyk and Fury from happening. Why? He's saying it's okay for Fury to fight Ngannou. And if Ngannou so happens to throw something crazy and beat Fury, now, congratulations, they're saying that Ngannou will be the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Do you realize how stupid this shit is? If Ngannou so happens to win, he'll be the WBC champion, right? With one fight. And he's ranked now. Now he has responsibilities. That's when Usyk will come. I want to fight. Don't you know a lot of these motherfuckers are playing chess? But some of these motherfuckers don't even know how to play chess. It's checkers, not chess. I don't think you should use that term unless you know how to play chess. It's checkers, not chess. First of all, nigga, you said it backwards. And I said it like that because I actually had a debate with somebody and he kept saying it. It's checkers, not chess. It's checkers, not chess. It's after 5 times, I said, bro, you're retarded. Huh? I said, yeah, absolutely, it's checkers. I kept agreeing with him. Yeah, so you know. I said, yeah, I know. It's checkers, it's not chess. And I'm looking at the guys around us, I'm nudging them. I said, you hear this nigga? I said, yo, you're right. It is checkers, not chess for you. Yeah, I know. I said, dummy. It's the saying is, it's chess, not checkers. You fucking idiot. Oh my God.
I hate you. I hate you so much, you fucking faggot.
Yo, where's Champy's mom? I found something for you. I have audio from when you was in the Bronx, bitch. Somebody messed up and got some audio. And she was in the middle of a room with her mouth open on her knees. With a, like, you know, just like, you ever saw a baby bird hungry? And I walked up in there, I was like,
I'm gonna come on you like nobody's ever come on you before.
Splash. She was done. Oh, David Scott, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Benjamin, what up? I don't know.
I'm gonna come on you like nobody's ever come on you before.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Splash. Destroyed her ass. Well, her face.
Bukaki.
Right in the face. Where Champy at? I got jokes this morning. What's going on? Where's Champy's mom? There you go!
Bukaki. You're gonna love my nuts.
I'm gonna come on you like nobody's ever come on you before.
Oh my God. My niggas was outside. Yo, we got next. They kicked in the door.
Berserker Barrage.
Face. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God.
Bukaki.
Oh man. Man. Shout out to the trolls, man. Y'all make this shit fun, actually. And shout out to you, Roman. You should go ahead and start your channel. I made you famous. Remember, I did it. You're welcome. You're my adopted son. Usyk fan. Usyk fan. And guess what, mofo? I'm going to hold you to this. I never violated Usyk's skill set. He's a phenomenal boxer. But I got a problem when you playing politics and then try and front and start double talking like you ain't do something. That's where I draw the line. Did I say he could beat Deontay? No. He's going to have to show me because I don't think he can. And how the hell he went from being the easiest fight to now the most difficult. And he could have fought Deontay. And he didn't do it. So now I'm like, what's going on? He's double talking now. Now here's the grand thing with this. Everything we talked about, all jokes aside, the WBC, the WBO, the IBF, the WBA, they got 4 fighters that are 1 fight away from undisputed. Mauricio Suleiman is not allowing Beterbiev and Bivol to get it on because he's not putting up the WBC strap. Now he has morals after creating franchise statuses and looking out for Canelo, and you know he done ruined everything. Franchise Cruz DAZN, he done shown you who he is. But he has morals for that. He's prohibiting undisputed at 175 between 2 men that want to fight each other. So I really don't have a problem with Beterbiev and Bivol. But they're not fighting for undisputed by way of business. It's beyond their control. Ramel, what up? That's Bivol and Beterbiev, that shit is beyond their control. That's Mauricio Suleiman's fault. What's also his fault is at heavyweight, he's allowing Tyson Fury to fight Francis Ngannou and is making a special exemption. And shame on these fans who claim they're impartial and it's all about boxing. Where is your public outrage for none of this to stop? For all of this to stop. Look, get these fights done. Thank you, Stormy. He's rolling around with Daniel Kennedy, allowing chicks with dicks to fight in their division, in the female division. What's going on? Chicks trying to grow dicks. But now you have morals? Where's all the YouTube videos for the Usyk and Fury fans? That's how you know no one cares about them. I don't care if he's your favorite fighter. There's still value in AJ versus Wilder. They have no belts. And y'all ready for this? This makes you appreciate Errol Spence and Bud Crawford a little more, doesn't it? Because we got an undisputed fight Wasn't that the principle of it? We got an undisputed fight. They put business aside, didn't they? I'm not talking about the outcome. Follow what I'm saying. It makes you appreciate those men more because they put the nonsense aside and went around everybody and made it happen. Bud thanked Errol about 5 or 6 times. Did he not? Did he not? Yeah, Clarence, I did. I'm about to upload a video soon. Now, why is it that Errol Spence, we even got that fight? That was a fight I did not see coming. We got Errol Spence and Bud and a rematch coming. We can't get Usyk versus Fury. We can't get Beterbiev versus Bivol. You know why? Because y'all don't care. Again, ask y'all to go around the internet and look for Usyk and Fury fans going at each other. You won't find it. You won't find it. The Bivol and Beterbiev fans going at it. Because it's about boxing, right? It's about boxing, right? It's about boxing. Brian H., what up, counselor? It's about boxing. Where are the friendly discussions about why you think Fury will beat Usyk and vice versa? Where are the friendly discussions about why you think Bivol will beat Beterbiev? Where are those discussions at? But put in Errol versus Bud or Bud versus Errol. And then read the comment section. Death threats. Mama jokes. I know where you live. Fuck Bud, fuck Errol. Y'all remember before that it was AJ and Deontay? Fuck America, fuck the UK, and fuck this and motherfucker this and motherfucker that. My point is, there was a market there. There was a market. Hey, put Devin Haney's name in the search bar and just read. Well, fuck Devin, and fuck Tank, and fuck Shakur, and motherfucker this and motherfucker that. There's a market. There's a market. Who's checking for Bivol and Beterbiev other than us? Who's checking for Usyk and Fury other than us? Did I mention drug cheats at all during this broadcast, except right now? No. Y'all not real. Y'all not real fans. Y'all not. Y'all are anti what we like. Y'all are anti what we like. Everything I said in this broadcast, 100% National Geographic facts. You guys are scumbags, for real. And y'all know who I'm talking about. RDR, what's going on? Yeah, it does. It does. Yup. Anything black on black, there's a market there. I could talk about Shakur today. I could talk about Devin today. I could talk about Tank versus everybody. If I put out a video about Beterbiev versus Bivol and express my disdain for the business of boxing and the disservice that Mauricio Sillyman is doing both of those men by preventing Undisputed, that shit will get 150 views. But y'all love boxing though, right? Y'all love boxing. And I'm racist. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. That's the jacket y'all put on me. I'm talking about, the haters. I'm speaking up for them. I'm like, the fact that that's not an undisputed fight, the fact that that's not a hot fight is a crime. It's a crime. Nobody's talking about it. The fact that they're supporting Fury and Usyk not even fighting, the fact that that's even a thing. I don't care who said no. Usyk is blaming Fury. Fury is saying, I don't care. the fact that he's allowed to get away with that is typical. It's typical. Y'all not fans. Y'all not fans at all. No, I'm sorry. Let me be clear. Y'all are fanatics. Let's Google the term fanatic real quick. Fanatic. A person filled with excessive and single-minded zeal, especially for an extreme religious or political cause. What does it mean if someone is a fanatic? A person with extreme, uncritical enthusiasm or zeal, as in religion or politics. Short for fans. A lot of you motherfuckers are like that with these fighters. I don't know if they live on your block or whatever. And I know what you motherfuckers saying, well, what about y'all and how y'all protect Deontay? No. We protect his integrity because people 100% lie on that man. And we have receipts. And the hate for him is as such to the point where you will stand in the pocket for a guy like Tyson Fury knowing his background. That's sad. That's sad. You guys are pathetic. You guys are fanatics. You come in my chat talking about you're an Usyk fan. Fine. I'm a supporter of the sport as a whole. All these motherfuckers that talk about us, where are their videos talking about other things, like Bivol and Better Be? If I don't give a fuck if it does 100 views. I have a few videos about that. I don't care. I'm speaking about it. I'm using my platform for what it's for. It's not my fault that motherfuckers find more value when I talk about Tank or Devin or Shakur. You find more value in that. What about Better Be and Bivol? That's an injustice happening right now. Where's your videos? Where's your protests? Where's your angry emails? You a fanatic? Where were you when they took Shakur's mugshot and put it on BoxRec? I sent several emails protesting that to BoxRec. Where were you? I was there for that. Where were you? Fanatic. I was in the pocket. Where were you? You guys are pathetic. One fight away from Undisputed at heavyweight. And y'all are cool with Usyk fighting Dubois because he's a mandatory. Now y'all believe in mandatories. But he has a busted wheel, y'all. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't fucking tell me he's a mandatory when Deontay Wilder was right there. And he said it was an easy fight. And he said he was coming to Brooklyn. And that fight is financially worth more. Fuck the mandatory, man. You know why I can say fuck the mandatory? Because Tyson Fury is doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. Francis Ngannou? How's that happening? How are you allowing it? How are you cool with it? Where's your videos? Shout out to Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. Because they're never going to get the credit that they deserve. You guys are pathetic. Pathetic. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Much love and appreciation. I don't know if I'm doing pep talk tonight. I got some things I got to do. But if I can, y'all see the advertisement. I think the general's on. Let's head up over there and get it together, y'all. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.